Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Sullivan family on this absolutely stunning Thursday morning. The sun is up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, guys. Everybody is dressed, everybody is breakfasted, hair is getting done as we speak. It's absolutely stunning this morning. Stunning. Just thought I'd let the dog walkers past. Good morning, dog walkers. So where was I? Yeah, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. So it's absolutely stunning today, guys. Like I said, Zoe's in doing hair at the moment. She's just getting everybody ready for school. I'm going to go back in and give her a hand, but we thought we'd just have a little catch-up day today. Lots to talk about, lots to catch up with, including what a fantastic week this has been weather-wise. Honestly, if you've been following our little short videos and also our videos on Facebook and stuff like that, we have been at the beach every single day, some days twice this week. I've been doing lots of activities on the beach with Joseph as well, Joseph and Florence. We've been doing our alphabet and we've been doing some sounding out. It's been really, really cool. And in fact, Joseph now, he loves that little beach in Hopeman. There's a little tiny beach, it's like a little cove. Like Burghead beach is beautiful, but it's huge. But there's little beach in Hopeman that he loves to go to. But saying that, we went to Burghead yesterday and we had a lovely, lovely morning. It's absolutely beautiful. We'll probably do that again today. So I'll probably take a coffee with me this morning and go and take him down again. Anyway, what am I going on about? So, been a bit of a decision. I've been racking my brains what we could do for a challenge for September. Obviously, we've got October. We kind of know where we are with October. I think Zoe still wants to do the bracelet thing as well. We're doing the t-shirts. The t-shirts are underway. That is August's challenge. But for September challenge, right, so the twins, so Leah, Erin, Agnes and Joseph are going to take over YouTube on Saturday. They're going to take over the YouTube channel. They're going to film, obviously, with my guidance, because it could go in many directions and we want to make a video, you know. But honestly, Erin loves vlogging and she can't wait. She's so excited. Honestly, guys, she's so excited. They all are, to be honest with you. They've got all these plans in their head. They want to do stuff around here. They want to go to swimming first, and they want to go to the quarry. Do you remember we used to go to the quarry in Lossiemouth? They want to go to the quarry after we've been to swimming in Lossiemouth. They've got all these plans in their head of what we're going to do. So that's going to be our September challenge for Cash for Kids, guys. It's going to be a YouTube takeover by Leah, Erin, Agnes and Joseph, which I'm really, really looking forward to. I think Noah, Toby and Elizabeth have got another thing going on, so they're going to be doing their own thing on Saturday. And there's lots of, all the others, the older ones have got things going on, there's work going on and stuff like that. So it'll essentially be all the little ones, me, Zoe, whatever, and we'll be filming. They'll be literally taking over the day. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. But it's been a fantastic week here, guys. Honestly, the weather has been beautiful. Look at it this morning. It's just absolutely stunning. This must be our little bit of summer before we start breaking up for winter, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I was hoping we'd get another week, but it's absolutely stunning. So like I said, guys, probably go to the beach in a bit after the school run, and then we'll see what happens after that. I know Zoe wants to have a big catch up with you as well. So just a bit of a, what have we been doing this week? What's going on? Catch up. Let's crack on. Guys, please help us get to our goal of 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to our channel, hitting the bell for notifications so you never miss a video or a post. Thanks, guys. Bye. It's 9:15 in the morning, guys. Ow. Are you all right? Are your toes cold? The sand is cold in the shadows, of the forest, shadows of the woods. The sand's still a bit cold. But it's absolutely stunning this morning. Look at the sunshine coming through the trees. Beautiful. Well, what do you want to do first? We're going to do shapes today. So I've got my little dibber. I've got my stick for drawing in the sand. And of course for protection if I need it. Joking. I've got my little stick for drawing in the sand. That's what we were doing yesterday. And we were doing, what did we do yesterday, Joseph? We did letters. We did the full alphabet, didn't we? And then we did big letters and small letters, didn't we? Capitals and little letters. And we did some little words, some short words as well. But the thing is with Joseph, the thing that I'm finding is he doesn't really need phonics. He's not really, he can recognise words. It's bonkers. He actually read, so he read Zoe's cup.
I know 4 plus 4.
I know you do, darling. He read Zoe's coffee cup, and I was like, how did you know that? And he read the words on her coffee cup.
It's I run on coffee.
Yeah, there you go. I run on coffee. So we're gonna have a bit of fun first, and then we're gonna go and do a bit of homeschool afterwards, shall we? So do you want to go for a little paddle?
Yeah.
Should we go for a little paddle first?
Yeah.
Go for a little paddle in the water?
Yeah.
Freshen ourselves up a little bit? I think that's a really good idea. But isn't it stunning down here? Come on then, let's go for a little paddle. Let's go for a little paddle in the water down here, shall we? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Nothing, you monkey. Come on, let's go for a little paddle then.
Probably the water's going to be freezing.
It is. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold on your feet. It's going to be cold on your feet. Is it cold on your toes? On your little toes?
It's on your little toes.
My big toes, not little toes. Daddy's got big toes, haven't I? Hey?
Let's go to paddle.
Yeah, come on then. Let's go to paddle. Let's go and paddle.
My feet is cold. My feet is cold.
But that's good though. It's good.
Good one.
It's good.
Let's go to a paddle. So let's eat up. Daddy's freezing. My toes are freezing off.
Now, do you remember yesterday we saw lots of fishies, didn't we? Do you remember? In the water?
Yeah, it was in that part.
It was, wasn't it?
Don't to go there again. I found an octopus. Not an octopus.
That's seaweed.
It's cool. Oh, look at them.
Right, let's see if we can find the fish that we saw yesterday. There was loads in the pool, wasn't there? Do you remember? They should just dart about. There you go, look, you can see them now. You see all the little fishies? Darting around? Can you see them all? There's loads of them. Can you see them all? Lots of little tiny fish, look. How cool is that? There's loads of them, look. Can you see the fishies?
Yes. I stump. I don't like the coldness. Snails. Oh, snails. Daddy.
What?
Come.
Okay, I'm coming.
It's a big circle. Come in the water. Come in the water. It's not cold when you touch it. When you go all the way over there, it's freezing. Let's go out. Let's go out.
It's so pretty down here.
Let's go
So
out.
I'm getting a bit of water therapy on my feet at the moment. That water is ice cold. It's so nice though.
Daddy.
Yes? All right, I'm coming. I'm coming.
It wants me to go underwater.
Right, do you know what I think we should do? I think we should do a bit of we're going to do shapes today. We're doing shapes, so we'll do some shapes, and then we'll have a cup of coffee and a snack, yeah, and a drink. I've got your juice cups, okay? All right, is that cool? Is that cool?
Whoa.
Okay, cool.
But I don't need to. I'm doing it.
Right, guys, we're heading home. We've just had a coffee and a snack and a biscuit. In fact, somebody's still eating her biscuit. You all right, Flo? I tell you something, both Flo and Joseph just did an amazing job. We were doing our shapes, weren't we, Joseph?
Yeah.
So we did a square. What else did we do? Can you remember?
A rectangle.
A rectangle, yep. What else?
Square.
Yep,
Circle.
yep,
Circle.
yep.
Circle.
Yeah, we did 3 circles, yeah.
Circle.
What else did we do?
Circle.
What's up in space?
Circle.
Yeah, he's right, actually.
Black hole.
Yeah, there is black holes in space. He's right. How do you know about black holes?
Because I do.
Okay. That's amazing. So we did stars, we did circles, we did semicircle, we did quite a few, and he was copying them, and so was Flo actually. He did a really, really good job. So that was great fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool. How do you know about black holes?
Because I do.
Okay. You know, he just surprises me every day, in a good way. Right, guys, we're heading home.
It's a beautiful day out there today. Look how sunny it is. I'm loving this sunshine this week. Although, I hear we're in for rain. But not till like next week or the week after. So I'm clinging on to the last bit of sunshine before it disappears again. And we're properly in autumn. You see, that it was a false autumn last week. When we were allowed to put the heating on for a couple of days here and there because it was getting cold. So that was like a false autumn, which happens with the summer as well. You know, you get a false summer and then it gets cold, and then this is like reverse of that. So all week it's been beautiful. I've even managed to get washing out on the line, which is amazing. I've actually got some bedding in now, which is going out. So yeah, we're on Thursday already. I don't really know what's happened with the week. I have been filming another cleaning and sorting vlog. Excuse me. I've been cleaning and sorting in the lounge because it desperately needed just completely gutting. Everything sorting through, all the boxes sorting out. I've sorted out all the DVDs and all those sorts of things. It has been a long time needing to be done because, you know, it gets done day to day, you know, dusting and hoovering and such like every day. But, you know, when you pull everything out and getting behind the units and all those sorts of things. So I've got a little bit left to finish tomorrow, and that'll be that. And that video will be up on Saturday, I think. I think that's right. So yeah, it's been a bit of a difficult few weeks. It's been to be honest, I've kind of lost my way a little bit with all the social media and everything to do with online. I've kind of got to a point where I don't really know what to share, or it's just become a bit difficult. So obviously we have an amazing following. You know, all you guys that follow us that are amazing, you guys are great. You know, you're just brilliant. We have created the community that we wanted to create, you know, having lots of like-minded people, people that want to share things with us, that we want to share things, you know, people that follow us because we're similar, or people that follow us because, you know, they want to just watch our family or whatever. For whatever reason, you know, you guys are great, brilliant. But on the flip side of that, obviously we get a fair amount of hate. Now we get trolled quite a lot. We have quite a lot of hateful comments. We have people's opinions, which quite often aren't opinions. They're just another way for people to feel better about hating on other people, because they dress it up in an opinion. But in actual fact, it's just a way to say something hateful. Now, I know a lot of it is instigated by, you know, one particular person, if you like. But then it creates this whole community of people that hate. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand why people do it. I really don't. I just don't understand. I mean, I know there's a lot that come on that just the odd flippant comment here and there. Never watched our family, never watched our channel. You get quite a lot on TikTok and things like that. Most of them you just shrug it off and it's just whatever. But it's the ones that come back time and time again. You block them, they make another account, they come back as somebody else. You block them again, they make another account. You know it's the same people because they say the same things. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't see what the point is, because we're so busy with life and everything that we do, that I don't get time to look at things. I get the odd little bit to scroll, and if there's something that I don't like or something that I don't want to watch, I just scroll on by. Most people do that. I don't understand this culture that has been created around social media, where people purely go online to hate on other people. I don't understand it. And as much as they say it's for this reason or it's for that reason, or we're doing it because of this and we're doing it because of that. No, you're doing it because you're spiteful and hateful, and quite frankly need to get another hobby, to be honest, because it's just really horrible. Why do you do that? Why do people... I don't understand why people do it. But anyway, it's easy for people to say, just ignore it. They'll go away. They don't go away. And it's not easy to ignore it when you have to deal with complaints to social services, which all get marked as malicious, because that is exactly what they are. Now, when you make these malicious phone calls, if you're so dead set on the fact that we're such terrible parents, then why do you do it anonymously? You don't leave your name. So you have to go through channels that mean that you can make an anonymous accusation, because you can't put your name to it. So you want to spread hate and make malicious calls, but you don't want to put your name to it. So that in itself says something. Now, people like social services and the police and all of those people, they are really busy people. Yeah, they have real shit to deal with. They have, you know, they deal with horrendous things Okay, so when you phone and you make a complaint that my children are wearing shorts, or that my children don't get fed nutritious meals, or that my children don't get fed protein, or that my children get fed mashed potato and I eat takeaway, or that Joseph is homeschooled, these are not things to make complaints to social services about. But they are things that we have to deal with, obviously. We have to spend time talking with them, just touching base with them. We have to deal with people, and obviously they have to deal with it because it's they have to deal with every complaint that comes in, however big or small. They have to deal with it. So we have to have a chat on the phone. They have to tell me that they've marked it down as malicious again. They then go, but the amount of effort they have to put in, they have to phone around all the different people. They have to do all the relevant checks. They have to speak to me. They have to speak to anybody else who's, all that work for what? I don't know what the end game is there. Do you want to, I don't know what your end game is. If you even think that there is an end game, or you just want to be malicious, and, I don't even know if what is the end game? Do you want to see the children without parents? Do you want to, I don't know what I don't understand. I don't get what is it that you're trying to gain from doing these things. Again, Ben's had to deal with the DVLA this week because somebody has said that he is unfit to drive. So obviously, because they've made a complaint that he is unfit to drive, we have had to fill in, or he has had to fill in the forms. Now, obviously, when he went for his, or when he's been had his stents fitted, we checked out all the insurance. We checked out what we were and weren't supposed to do. If you go onto the website, the DVLA, you're not actually obliged to tell the DVLA if you have had a stent fitted, or any of those things. There's only certain parts, if you've had a heart attack or anything like that you have to. Obviously, he hasn't. The recommendation is that you don't drive for a week, which he didn't. The recommendation is also, if you've had angina, that you don't drive whilst you are having an angina attack. He doesn't have them now because he's had a stent fitted, and before he wouldn't have done that anyway. But again, he's had to fill the forms in. You have to fill the forms in. You have to go through the process. The same with Isabel and environmental health. You have to go through the process. You have to prove that what you're doing, you're not doing anything wrong, which we're not. So, we make sure that we're just normal people living a normal life with more than normal children, more than the normal amount of children, sorry. So we're just, we try and do things by the book. We try and do things right. We try and bring our family up to be kind and considerate, and to, follow the rules, do what we're supposed to do in society, etc., etc., etc. But there is always somebody trying to take something and make it into something else, all the time. Now, some people might say, well, you put yourself on social media, so that's what you deserve. Is it really? When you really think about that statement, is that actually really what we deserve? Is it? Because I don't think that that's necessarily true. Or you put yourself out there. Okay. So we deserve to be bullied by hateful people online, because that's basically what it is. They're just bullies that sit on a keyboard and don't have anything better to do with their time. So they try and make other people's lives as miserable as their own, maybe. I don't know. But it's just, it gets to a point when you've dealt with another phone call or something else and just think, do you know what? You can't do right for doing right. It just doesn't, you know, people just will not go away. So there's a few things. We're going to set the record straight, just so you all know. There's a few things. So social media is our main source of income. Yeah, this is our job. This is what we do for a living. Now, you might not think that that's a job. You might not think that it deserves to be paid for. You might not think that we deserve anything for what we do, but it is a full-time job for both of us. And it's something that we love doing. And we're lucky that we get to do what we love. So even if you don't think it's an actual job, we pay our taxes, we pay our bills. So therefore, it's a job. Yeah, if we earn an income from it and we pay our taxes, then it's an income and it's a job, regardless of whether you think it is or not. Another thing that we get a lot of is that we make up Joseph's autism just for social media. So there is a lot that we don't show on social media with regards to Joseph, because a lot of it wouldn't be fair to show. Now, anybody with any children on the spectrum will know how difficult it can be, how rewarding it can be, but ultimately how difficult it can be. And if by showing what we go through, a little bit of what we go through, can help somebody else not feel like they're alone in their journey, which I hate that word, but you know what I mean, then, you know, that's why we share it. And also, I have no idea. You know, we are, where Joseph is concerned especially, we are just trying, we're learning, we're trying to do the best for him, to just do the best we can, and make things as easy as possible for him to deal with, especially the things that he makes hard as a family, as he finds hard as a family. We don't make anything up. He doesn't get any extra benefits. We don't claim things for him. You know, he's just Joseph. And we share some of what we go through with him to help us and to help other people. Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm going mad with it, and, you know, I don't know how to handle certain situations with him. And when I read about other people online or other people give me advice, I think it's not, you know, I am doing the right thing. It's not just me. Joseph is homeschooled. Yeah, he is homeschooled because he would not be able to cope in a school environment at the moment. Now, you might think from the little bit that you see on screen that he would be fine. I know he wouldn't at the moment. That's not to say that he never would be, but at the moment, he wouldn't. Like I said, there's lots that we don't show about Joseph, and there's lots of things that we put in place on a daily basis, and we all do it without even thinking anymore, to stop him from having meltdown after meltdown after meltdown after meltdown, because the days that we might forget to do one of the things, or that we might just not be able to cope that day, and therefore haven't done that one thing, and he ends up having a meltdown because we didn't do whatever it was. Now, anybody with children with autism will understand exactly what I mean by that. And if you don't, then you've probably never dealt with a child with additional needs. And therefore, you can't judge my child. We have obvious people judging us on everything we do. And okay, we put ourselves out there, so people are going to judge. People are going to have an opinion, but that doesn't mean that if your opinion is spiteful and hateful that you have to share it. Yeah, sometimes you can have an opinion and you don't have to share it. Sometimes you can just keep that opinion to yourself. I have opinions on people and opinions on things. I don't always share them because I think now that opinion is probably going to hurt their feelings. So maybe I'll just keep that one to myself. Some other things we'll get straight while we're on here, because people seem to like to make up their own assumptions. Now, most people already know. And, you know, yes, we live in a council house. I don't see the problem, to be perfectly honest. There seems to be some people putting comments here, there and everywhere. So when we've always lived in military accommodation. Before that, we lived in military accommodation, we used to rent. We lived in military accommodation for lots of years, always with the plan that we would come out and we would buy our own house. We would rent somewhere until we could buy our own house. Now, fast forward 20 years and there's a cost of living crisis. There was a pandemic. All of these things that nobody was going to foresee. So we had our names down on the housing list for years previously, when we lived in military accommodation, just in case, you know, we could see what we may not be able to find rental properties. We may not be able to be in a position to buy a house when we came out of the RAF. So we put our names down just in case. Now, when it came to it, we looked for nearly 3 years for somewhere to rent, because if somewhere came up, we were going to take it. Whilst we could have still been in military accommodation, nowhere came up. In the 3 years, about 2 properties came up. And every time we went to view a property, or when we went to view a property, so did about 30 other families. And who is going to take, if you're renting a house, regardless of what kind of family we are, going to take a family with 12 kids or a family with maybe 2 or 3 kids? We all know where that's going, don't we? So fast forward, we couldn't find anywhere to rent. We're not in a position to buy a house at the moment. House prices have gone through the roof. And the size of house we would need, we can't afford to buy at the moment. I'm not ashamed to say that. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that. Ben was 20 odd years in the RAF, 26 years in the RAF. We've brought up a family. And in hindsight, maybe we should have bought a house years and years ago when prices were cheaper, but we didn't. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. So there seems to be this big thing surrounding living in a council house, which is actually ridiculous. We pay rent. Yeah, we pay our bills. We pay council tax. We pay all the rest of it. But because we couldn't get anywhere to rent, we were a priority case for the council because we couldn't find anywhere to rent. We couldn't stay in the house we were in. We couldn't buy. So yeah, we got put in. We've been given a council house, which we're lucky to have. Yeah, because then, you know, regardless if we've been on the list for however many years, it's not always easy to find a house to house all of us. Now, we're also lucky that we live right on the back of the sea. So, you know, I'm not going to feel ashamed, like people seem to want me to feel ashamed. There seems to be a lot of things that we've read in comments and stuff that we should be somehow ashamed to be in. This whole stigma around living in a council house is ridiculous. I mean, how many people, and it always comes from the people obviously who don't live in one. There's plenty of people that live in council houses that work, have their families, pay all their bills, pay their rent, all the rest of it. They're just not in a position to be able to buy a house in today's market, which is ridiculous as it is. So are you saying that all of those people should feel ashamed because they're living in a council house? I think not. But there's this massive stigma surrounding it, and it's ridiculous. So anyway, that's another thing. I'm just clearing up right there. We are dealing with stuff at the moment. I'm not going to share it right now. It probably will be something that I share along the line. But we are dealing with other things. There's a lot of things we don't share on social media just because We share our lives, we share our family. We don't share everything. You see half an hour of a day. Yeah, that's what people see. We don't share everything online, and we're dealing with other things. Number one, we've got 6 teenagers in the house. Anybody with teenagers, even though our teenagers are ace, yeah, and they're really great, that's a lot. We have 6 teenagers, and then we have 6, 11 and under. So, in fact, the baby, who's not a baby, she's 2. She's she's a breeze. You know, she's easy. Yeah, easy. When they get older, problems get bigger. Not them being problems, but their problems. And, you know, you're helping them grow. You're helping them become independent. And with that, obviously, that is very difficult as a parent as well, because your babies are growing up. We're dealing with that. We're also dealing with, like I said, other things that I'll share at some point. I'm not going to share right now. But we have things going on in the background as well. So I am affected probably more by things at the moment than I maybe would like to be. I can't help that. That's just who I am. I just feel that I wanted to come on. I wanted to give the people that support us, the great, you guys are great. And I wanted to give you guys a bit of an explanation as to why maybe I've not been on top form lately. And for the people that just want to come on and hate us, I can't really say what I want to say, to be honest, because I'll be banned from YouTube. But, you know, we have only 2 ways we can go, to be honest. We either have to say a big... to the people that hate on us and the situation, and just say, I'm gonna just carry on regardless. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to let you judge me. I'm not going to let you bully me, because that's what we're doing at the moment. We're allowing it to happen. We're allowing ourselves to feel bullied by these people, to feel manipulated by these people, to feel put down by these people, or we disappear like they want us to. But that's not going to happen, because I'm not going to allow myself, everything we've worked for, to be taken down by a few mindless idiots that just want to see people fail, just want to upset people, just want to ruin other people's lives because they feel like it. So that's not going to happen. But you may see a few changes in just the attitude. Maybe I should be a little bit more myself. I quite often feel that because we get judged, because we get all of that sort of stuff, that I kind of shy away from really opening up and being the person that I want to be. And I think there was a glimmer of it, you know, with me doing all the body confidence stuff and all those sorts of things. I was starting to be able to share myself more online, but I feel like that's been taken away a little bit recently. You know, when you get constantly called fat and stupid and ugly, and, you know, comments made about your hair, your weight, you're a crap parent, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. And it just, when you're going through other things at the same time, it just chips away at you and chips away at you and chips away at you, until you get to a point where you go, I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And me being the person I am, I tend to just have to take a little bit of a back step and say, I have to think about this, because there's only 2 ways that this can go, like I said. But I normally bounce back within a couple of days. And I think I need to get back to me. I need to get back to how I have been in the past, because the messages from people saying, you know, how much I've helped people, how much I've helped other people with their confidence, all of that sort of stuff. That's what I need to get back to. So that is where I'm aiming to go. Because I need to be more like me. But yeah, I just wanted to set a few things straight, to be honest. There's probably plenty more things. Yeah, my children do wear shorts. Yeah, the boys do wear shorts all year round. I didn't realise that was an issue. And yeah, we do eat quite a lot of vegetarian food. Again, I didn't really realise that was an issue. So, I don't know. We get all this random stuff, and it's not just that. You know, we've had letters sent to disgusting letters sent to our house. I wouldn't even share them on here because the language in it is just disgusting. So when, you know, I get people say, you know, you don't need to listen to them, you know, you don't need to do that. But when you have to deal with these actual physical things, it's very difficult to just ignore it. The one thing I would say, though, to all you fabulous people that follow us, apart from thanking you for all of your support all the time, and like I say, you know, you guys are great. If you see things and you see trolls and you see nasty comments and stuff like that, you know, report them. That's all I can say. Report them before, you know, we do try and take things down. And I know we get spam out of the yin yang on our account, on Facebook especially, which drives me insane. And I do my best to report it, but Facebook are useless. We report them, we block them, but they're just useless. They don't get to take them down. Yeah, if you see things and you think, you know, that's not right, they shouldn't be saying that, don't get into an argument with them. I don't mean that. Just, you know, just report things. Just, yeah, help us take, you know, I don't see why these people get away with it all the time. They get away with making malicious phone calls. They get, you know, it's actually illegal to make malicious, false accusation phone calls. False accusations, malicious phone calls. It's actually illegal to do that. So if you get found out, if they do decide to look into any of these things, they don't have the manpower. Obviously, there's not really much that they can do. But if they did, you know, you would be the one being prosecuted because you're the one making false accusations and malicious phone calls and all those sorts of things. So maybe think about that before you get embroiled in this whole world of hate that you seem to live in. Anyway, I have to go and clean the bathroom. Oh, that's another thing I get called as well, is whiny. Apparently I whine a lot. I just thought I was just talking, but anyway, whatever. I'm going to go and clean my bathroom, and then I'm going to go to the beach and enjoy the sunshine for the last bit of the day. But I hope that sets some things straight for everybody. And normal service will be resumed very soon. Just bear with me. Bear with me.
Right, guys, we are literally
Missed.
10 minutes away from the school pickup, and we've just come to St Nathan's. Is it St Nathan's or St Ethan's? St Nathan's Well, which it's a new place for Joseph. He loves coming here. If we've only got 10-15 minutes before the school run, we'll come up here and just chill for a bit. Won't we, Joseph?
Yes.
He loves it. There you go. So lots talked about today, guys, and we just wanted to be a bit more honest.
It's because it's quiet.
He's quiet.
quiet.
It's very quiet. We just wanted to be a bit more honest with you today in today's vlog, and we're going to try and be a bit more open and honest about how things affect us, aren't we, going forward?
No.
Yeah.
I still will.
Do you know what I mean? Because they do. Because we're only human at the end of the day. We're only humans. We're humans just trying our best. Like most other people, just trying our best.
Don't put them in the
yeah, don't put them in the toilet
water.
bowl. Anyway, guys,
Doggies.
that's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel, guys. Please hit the bell for notifications, drop us a like. Don't forget our link tree in the video description below for all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and Patreon. And that just leaves me and Zoe to say thank you guys out there that really support us. We love you to bits. Thanks very much. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.